The long-running court case between Ripple Labs and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC), which will set a precedent for the entire cryptocurrency industry, may be coming to an end soon, and Attorney Jeremy Hogan predicted what would happen if Ripple lost. Stay with us as we discuss his prediction. Let's begin with the Ripple SEC lawsuit. Ripple is a cryptocurrency network that aims to provide financial institutions with fast, low-cost payments. It is powered by the XRP native cryptocurrency, which was first introduced in 2013 in order to raise funds for the company. However, the SEC sued Ripple Labs in December 2020, alleging that it raised $1.3 billion by selling XRP through unregistered security transactions. SEC charges Ripple and two executives with conducting $1.3 billion unregistered securities offering. SEC. Chris Larson, the chair of Garlinghouse and Ripple Labs, claimed the sales were legal. Their argument was based on the so-called Howie Test, which was developed in a U.S. court case to determine whether an asset is a security. While Ripple has not denied the sale of XRP, it has claimed that it fails the Howie Test. Ripple specifically claimed that it did not meet the first rule, which requires an investment contract. Both parties, Ripple and SEC, are saying they are right. So what could be the possible outcome? Later in the video, we will discuss 4 possible outcomes that can occur in the ruling. Both the SEC and Ripple Labs, the company behind Ripple XRP, had until 30 November 2022 to respond to their summary judgment motions, which were made public on 2 December 2022. Prior to this, the parties filed their initial motions for summary judgment, which were published on September 17, 2022. Ripple was then awarded a minor victory when the judge hearing the case ordered the SEC to turn over the Hinman documents, which were exchanged on October 20, 2022. These primarily concern a speech in which a previous SEC director stated that Ethereum ETH was not a security.
Really?
Really?
However, on December 22, 2022, the SEC filed an application to prevent the Hinman documents from being made public, including any references in Ripple Labs' court papers. As a result, Attorney Jeremy Hogan, who has been following the court filing, posted a video on YouTube explaining 4 possible outcomes of the Ripple SEC rulings, which we explain in 4 scenarios below. Scenario 1. Ripple wins. Jeremy Hogan stated in his first prediction that he believes there is a chance that Ripple could win. Ripple could win if the summary judgment states that XRP was not sold as a security. He stated that the prediction was based on the fact that Ripple has no legal obligations to the purchaser of XRP. According to Hogan,
And the most likely is that I think Ripple will win because it had no legal obligation to purchasers of XRP after the sale occurred. No post-sale obligations. In other words, there can be no investment contract without an investment contract.
we provide free educational and data-driven analysis of what is going on in the crypto ecosystem, which can help you take your trading to the next level. To ensure that you do not miss any of these videos, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. Scenario 2. Ripple loses. In his second prediction, Hogan cautioned that despite the public perception that Ripple will win the case, the company is likely to lose. And if Ripple loses, what would happen to XRP? Later in the video, we will talk about what Jeremy Hogan said could happen if Ripple loses. He stated that the likelihood of Ripple failing is nearly 30%. He suggested that the judge might rule in favor of the SEC if the regulator's evidence shows that Ripple used XRP sales to build its business of powering cross-border payments.
The one thing the SEC did a good job of in its earlier briefs is laying out all of the statements, emails, YouTube videos of various Ripple employees talking about the price of XRP. I mean, they had 8 years worth to work from. So Judge Torres would look at all those statements and agree with the SEC.
Hogan added. Scenario 3. A tie between the two. Indeed, Hogan stated that the case could end in a tie, citing a 19.1% chance that the judge will not rule in favor of either party and will resolve the filings in a way that is disadvantageous to both parties.
I'm including as a loss those situations where Judge Torres splits the baby and decides that early sales of XRP were sales of securities, but at some point the sales lost that designation and became non-security sales.
Hogan noted that the likelihood of the case ending in a draw is small given the case's implications for the overall cryptocurrency market. According to him, the judge must render a reasoned decision in light of the testimony offered by both parties, since this court filing is crucial to the future of cryptocurrency. Scenario 4. Unexpected decision. In his final prediction, the attorney stated that there is always the possibility of the judge issuing an unexpected verdict, which is common in litigation.
But the fourth possibility would be something no one has really contemplated, and that does happen in litigation sometimes. So, in conclusion, the legal brief's official lawsuit prediction is a 50.12% chance of a Ripple win, a 29.88% chance the SEC wins with a possible Ripple loss but win in there, a 19.11% chance of a draw this round with a trial in 2023, and a 5 to 7% chance of something unexpected.
Hogan concluded. On January 9, there was a tweet update from Jeremy Hogan on what could happen in Ripple loses. Hogan's tweet was in response to a post by Michelle Nightingale, CEO of the Global Institute of Wellness Entrepreneurs and author of Boost Business Online. Nightingale tagged several people on Twitter, including Jeremy Hogan, crypto law founder John Deaton, and lawyer James Phelan. Michelle Nightingale decided to pick their brains to find out what harm could be done if the judge classifies XRP as an unregistered security, as the SEC claims. She reminded them that when they discussed this possibility with Ripple CEO, he stated that Ripple would relocate outside of the United States. Jeremy Hogan believes that in that case, XRP would lose 25% of its utility because the United States accounts for 25% of global economic activity. In conclusion, there are 4 possibilities that could come out of the SEC Ripple lawsuit, but in the case of Ripple losing, it will also lose 25% of its utility. In other news, Solana made a bullish move recently, which has attracted the eyes of investors. Check out the following recommended video where we make analysis on the bullish move and what could be done to maintain it.